We got an overtime game winner presented by EA Sports NHL 20. Cam Atkinson has no goals coming in his last 6 games. Picked a pretty good time to score his 3rd of the year. 3-on-3 hockey here. 3 minutes gone by in OT. Keep your eyes on Atkinson.
Anderson will head off to the bench. Dubois will walk it back and hands it to Seth Jones. 1:42 left. Atkinson. Dubois breaks free. Dubois, Atkinson scores! Jackets win in overtime!
Well, what a scene in the corner, and it's a celebration, and it's all Pierre-Luc Dubois, the big guy. He baits the check and then takes his space.
A lot of things to like in this play, don't you think, Rupper?
Oh my gosh. Pierre-Luc Dubois is so underrated, big and strong. He, on a nightly basis, look at this play right there. That little cutback, power move, he gets a step on you, you're torched, you're done. Cam Atkinson's the benefactor of this one.
How about the evolution of overtime, though? When we first started, everybody's trying to keep the puck in, and they were getting snuffed off at choke points, 3-on-3, giving it back to the other team. Now, forget it. Just possession is everything in overtime, and that's why you see the Columbus players right there literally take it from the offensive zone all the way to behind their net, and then they score 3 seconds later. Correct.
Points now in 6 straight games for Columbus. We mentioned their last 8 games have all been decided by 1 goal. Their record now 5-3-2. What's your assessment of Columbus? Because coming in, there were so many question marks about this team based on all the departures we saw this summer. What do you make of Columbus so far? Small sample size.
I love what I've seen. I love the way that they've responded. They still have that identity under John Tortorella. They have a chip on their shoulder. He will say it all the time. Everybody thought we were done this year. We weren't going to be able to do anything. They've got pieces there. They play with structure. We've seen Sonny Milano come along and all these really good things. My one concern that I'm just going to monitor, I'm not saying I don't believe in this team. I like what I'm seeing. But those 1-goal games you're talking about, a lot of these games going into the extra frame, being decided in the shootout, in overtime, that's a tricky thing because it's not too bad right now because we're 10 games into the season. But when you're talking later in the season, you've had maybe 18, 19, 20 games that needed extra time to be decided. That tells me you're not winning games outright. And that, I don't know what to make of you as a hockey club. So I think it's still TBD for me on the Columbus Blue Jackets, but I definitely like what I've seen. They've had every excuse in the books to come out and not perform. They did the opposite. They've been performing so far.
I'll be really succinct. John Tortorella is doing an amazing job.
Yeah, if this team can keep this up.
He's doing an amazing job, hands down.
If they can keep it up and be a contender, or not a contender, a team contending to get into the playoffs, John Tortorella has to be in for the Jack Adams.
Yep.
For what transpired since last playoffs?
Absolutely.
100%.
All right.
You got to give this guy credit.
And we like the party streamers after the 5th win of the season.
I want to
celebrating.
Torts approve those,
nationwide.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Highly doubtful, but he does approve of the W
He
tonight.
approves of the work ethic that his team has.
Overtime Game Winner is presented by EA Sports NHL 20. NHL 20 introduces the most innovative NHL experience yet, with new signature shots that let you snipe like your favorite NHL player. Play today on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One.